Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs baseball next. Jon Gray will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
First-round draft pick out of the University of Oklahoma. Big arm, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Good, hard slider. It's never been about the stuff for Jon Gray. It's about attacking the strike zone. At times gets a little bit too timid on the mound, but if he brings his A game, you'll know early. If he's throwing strikes early with that fastball and he's in an attack mode, he's as good as anybody in the game.
Now batting, Ronald Acuna. He will lead this one off today. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Happ brings it in.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Wander Franco. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's into center field for another base hit. And trouble's brewing here to start the ball game. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent and overall.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Stepping in, Bo Bichette. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. A line shot to third base. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Batting 5th.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
At the plate now, Alex Kirilloff, taken in by Simeon. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 Cub error, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Braves lead it 2-0. Leroy Roy, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Left fielder.
Into the box now, Kyle Isbell. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Standing in now, Harold Ramirez. No balls and 1 strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
So digging in now, Yoan Moncada. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kirilloff is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
A ball and a strike now. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hit in the air down the right field line, and foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Individual matchup numbers against Jon Gray. He's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Freeman, a California-born ball player. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust. Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
Leroy Roy swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Grounded weakly to the left. Moncada fields it cleanly, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. Braves lead this one 3-0. So here's Francisco Lindor now, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes in with an average of 265. 7 homers, 18 driven in. One and one the count now. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
Full count.
High in the air out to center field. Acuna giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So striding forward now, Ryan Healy. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Cubs are down in order. Still down 3-0. Into the box now, Wander Franco. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike one to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Franco is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially so he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third, and his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. Here's Chris Bryant now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. From the stretch. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. 0-1 the count. Franco over at second. Bryant at first with no outs. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-1 home. This is pulled into right. Ramirez is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, a double play. So coming to the plate, Bo Bichette, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First delivery to him on the way. Simeon's got it. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Atlanta leads it 3-0. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Three and 0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Line hard to the left side, but foul. The 3-1 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Striding in, Lee Jin Chu. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. comes the first pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. In there, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Two and two to the Cubs catcher.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, Leroy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-1 to count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got a piece. It's 2-2. With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
3-2, full count. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Acuna has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with two away now. Settling in now, Harold Ramirez. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike three last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
From the belt, the pitch.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east.
And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
The batter, the third baseman, Yordan Alvarez.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch.
Yeah.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Stepping into the box, Alex Kirilloff. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Alex.
First offering on its way. No balls and one strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Ramirez is there, one away.
Now batting.
All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. At the plate, Shea Langoliers. Line drive to center field. Happ is there, 2 gone.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Freeman. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves retired on just 4 pitches, and it's still 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. Here comes the first pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Popped him up. Bichette shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. So 1 away here in the Chicago fourth. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. The next Cub up, Ryan Healy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail it here 3-1. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the switch hitting pitcher, Leroy Roy. First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. And he got him.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So now to the plate, Wander Franco, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Ian Happ. First offering on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
No, that's down. Ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Lee Jin Chu, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A payoff pitch one more time. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Now in the box, Lee Jin Chu.
The catcher, Lee Jin Chu.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
The pitcher,
Danny Mendick will get the.
Attention please. He's hitting for the Cubs. Number Danny Mendick.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Swinging a ground ball to third. Bryant is up with it. On to Freeman, a double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Kyle Isbell. Here comes the first pitch. 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. One left for the Cubs. Score holds. It's 3-1. Daniel Davis takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Bryant. He singled his last time up.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
The 1-0 home. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now back, left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Ready once again, Yordan Alvarez. He was a double play victim last time around. A bouncer to the left side and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with all speed.
Swing and a miss, got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta as the lead remains 3-1. Digging in, Harold Ramirez. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. One 0 count. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in now, Yohan Moncada. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Good pitch there on the inside. Black called the strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Brad Wick is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 38.
He's set. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Freddie Freeman is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And there's out number 2. Now to the plate. The pitcher, Julio Rodriguez, will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Julio Rodriguez.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Ball and a strike. Rodriguez, the former Seattle Mariner, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Cole Winn gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Cole Winn.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Grounded down the third baseline. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Semien rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And it's fouled away. comes again, 1-2.
2-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Stepping in now, Lee-Jin Chu, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Popped him up. Bichette is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ozzie Albies will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 1, Ozzie Albies.
In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
At the ball.
2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Here's the 3-1.
Hey! Full count.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Alfredo Espinosa.
From the belt, the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Michael Feliz.
Moving off to the plate, the center fielder of the 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch is popped up. Chu moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So striding in, Wander Franco. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Isbell will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third base.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Bottom of inning number.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ivan Escobar will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. First pitch on its way.
No, that's the ball.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
The third baseman.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is line to left. And Alvarez will be there for the first out. In now, Francisco Lindor. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now the 0-1. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. Ramirez, base runner at first with 1 out. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Right fielder looking up. The track, the wall, gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
What a momentum shift right there. Now the visitors are down to their final 3 outs. You can bring your big boy in to close this one out.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Smoked on the ground left side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Brett Akins comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
On the year, Alvarez comes into action sporting a slugging line above 650, and that's not something you see every day. Truly an elite power bat. Akins has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone. So that's his third triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
And a big pitch coming here. Late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Into the box now, Alex Kirilloff. Now a pitch out as they might have smelled the squeeze that time. Bichette takes his lead at third with one away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around it.
Swing and a fly ball, and this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's in there at the plate. And that ties the ball game in the top of the ninth.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, and they'll appeal it down to first. He did go around, says Wood. Oh, 1 pitch coming, and he fouls this one off. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The set and the 2-2 sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hal's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. The Cubs with a chance to walk it off as we go to the last of the 9th. Now at the plate, Ian Happ.
Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder,
Archie Red enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Number 12.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Fouled off. Now another 1-2. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a
Now
little in the
batting,
pitcher's
catcher,
favor, but it wasn't
Lee.
outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
2-1.
Hard hit to first. A diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Pablo Reyes will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. He'll enter play right at 310 on the year. Still without a home run and 3 driven in. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Jesse Biddle takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. We are into extra innings, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
O'Neill Cruz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For Atlanta, number 51.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Moncada in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder.
Acuna digs in now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters. Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, Chris Bryant. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Acuna on second. Franco at first. 2 out in the inning. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally come. Ozzie Sanchez comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Kyle Isbell is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. At the plate, Harold Ramirez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. The ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.